Hello, my friends. I'm Derek, and welcome to the channel. Here, you'll find everything you need to know about the Lions. The Detroit Lions are stepping into the spotlight with bold decisions and high-stakes maneuvers that could redefine their future. With explosive on-field playmakers and shrewd front office strategies driving each move, every moment is charged with anticipation. The buzz around the team has reached fever pitch as insiders and fans alike debate the trajectory of Jameson Williams, one of the NFL's most electrifying talents, and the implications of a potential shakeup with promising prospects like Texas' own Matthew Golden. With the NFL draft looming large, the Lions are making moves on both sides of the ball, all while managing cap constraints and planning for sustained success. A big free agent ready to sign? Let's check out all the latest developments in Detroit. First, pay attention. I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you like what we do, could you take a moment to click on the like button? It's a great way to support us at no cost to you. Thanks a million. Whispers from deep inside the Lions camp have ignited fierce speculation over the fate of wide receiver Jameson Williams. And it all started with one name, Matthew Golden. When the Texas speedster met with Detroit for a pre-draft visit, the ripple effects were immediate. Behind the scenes, the Lions front office began exploring every angle, balancing Williams' high upside with the looming financial burden of locking down their future stars. For now, Detroit appears committed to exercising Williams' fifth-year option, keeping him in Honolulu blue through 2026. But make no mistake, this isn't a firm endorsement. It's a strategic placeholder. With cornerstone players like Jack Campbell, Brian Branch, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Sam Laporta all lining up for big money extensions in the coming years, the Lions are meticulously evaluating whether keeping Williams long-term is viable, or if it's time to pivot. Beat writer Dave Burkett nailed the potential rationale. Matthew Golden, if drafted, could offer Detroit a younger, cost-controlled vertical threat, freeing up cap space and giving Holmes and Dan Campbell the flexibility to reward other foundational pieces. Even Lions analyst Mike Payton went so far as to suggest that if Golden is still on the board at pick 28, it might trigger a chain reaction. Golden in, Williams out. But here's the catch. The Lions aren't just playing fantasy football. They're contenders. With the window to hoist a Lombardi trophy wide open, shipping off a high-ceiling talent like Williams feels premature. His chemistry with the offense clicked in 2024, and his game-breaking speed is rare. That's why many insiders believe the more likely scenario involves Detroit tagging Williams after 2026, mirroring the Bengals' cautious approach with T. Higgins, buying time to make a long-term decision. Every option remains on the table, and as the cap tightens and expectations rise, the Lions face a crossroads. Gamble on potential or cash in while the value's high. While the buzz surrounding Jameson Williams continues to sizzle, Detroit's front office sent another strong signal by bringing in top receiver prospect Matthew Golden for a closer look. Golden isn't just another name on a draft board. He's one of the fastest, most electrifying athletes in the entire class, and he fits the Lions' offensive identity like a glove. Golden lit up the college football world in 2024, posting 987 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns, while torching combined records with a jaw-dropping 4.29-second 40-yard dash. That's not just elite, that's game-breaking. Though most mock draft place him in the 12 to 16 range, Detroit is staying quiet but curious. Holding pick 28 in round 1, they may be preparing to pounce if he slips, or even consider moving up. And it's not like the Lions' receiving core is thin. Amon-Ra St. Brown is entrenched as one of the league's most reliable and lethal weapons. Back-to-back All-Pro seasons, triple-digit catches, and unmatched toughness. He's the engine. Jameson Williams, after a rocky start, finally found rhythm last season and cracked the 1,000-yard barrier, offering vertical juice that defenses have to respect. Still, Detroit wants more. More speed, more youth, more depth. Brad Holmes has said as much, praising Williams' late-season breakout, but keeping the door open to added firepower. And the logic is clear. Even with two dynamic options, the looming price tag for receivers is exploding. Adding a talent like Golden could be the cap-smart way to future-proof the room without sacrificing production. Whether it's a best player available situation or a signal of deeper intentions, Golden's visit is a loud message. This front office is thinking 3 steps ahead. And as the draft nears, the possibility of a shocking pick or trade feels increasingly real. Offense may dominate headlines, but if the Lions want to finish what they started in 2024, the defense has to elevate. Nowhere is that more urgent than along the edge. The release of veteran pass rusher Zadarius Smith, while painful, was a cold, calculated financial decision. His production wasn't the issue. His price tag was. And with big paydays approaching for stars like Aiden Hutchinson, the Lions had to prioritize cap health. Enter the search for a veteran replacement, one with juice, experience, and a manageable contract. Former Miami Dolphins edge Emmanuel Ogbah is emerging as a prime target. Quietly effective, Ogbah posted 6 sacks and 22 hurries last year. Solid, reliable numbers that make him a strong rotational option alongside Hutchinson and Marcus Davenport. What makes Ogbah a strong fit isn't just what he brings on Sundays. It's what he won't cost during the week. With Detroit prepping for blockbuster extensions, value signings like Ogbah are how contenders stay contenders. You don't need every pass rusher to be a star. You need them to be dependable, efficient, and willing to play a role. Hutchinson will command a major extension soon, and the team knows it. That's why every move from here on out is filtered through a long-term lens. Every dollar matters. Every contract affects the next. And Ogbah represents the kind of signing that reinforces Detroit's defense now while protecting its future. This is the new Detroit Lions. Not reckless spenders. Not desperate reachers. Calculated, composed, and hunting a ring with the confidence of a franchise that finally knows who it is. Should the Lions double down on Jameson Williams' potential or make a bold move for a cost-controlled rookie like Matthew Golden? Is Emmanuel Ogbah the right piece to elevate the defense without breaking the bank? And if you're Brad Holmes on draft night, are you staying put at number 28 or making a move up the board? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for our channel. Join our community as a new fan to stay updated with our latest content. Let's strengthen Lions. Catch you later.